today actually I'm doing another project here. Um, I guess we each have a topic to talk about, and we're going to be sharing for the class and everything. So today's topic that I'm going to choose is, what is a brain tumor? So I wrote a little essay here to explain to you guys what a brain tumor is, and you'll kind of hear through it and stuff when I go on. So explain to you what exactly what it looks like, and yeah. So, anyways, a brain tumor, or napilism occurs when formed within the brain. There are two types of tumors. There's one, I'm going to spell it out for you. M-A-L-I-G-N-A-N-T. So M-A-L-I-G-N-A-N-T. And there's another one. I'm going to spell this one, so make sure you memorize this. If you want to go through them and read about all this stuff, memorize what I just said, write it down, and then go and read about it if you're curious. This is the second one. There's only two types. The second one, I'm going to spell it out for you. C-A-N-C-E-R-O-U-S. C-A-N-C-E-R-O-U-S. Tumors. Okay. Cancerous tumors can be divided into a primary tumor that starts within the brain, and the second, and that's kind of this starts within the brain. The secondary tumor that has spread from somewhere else. So sometimes you never know. People who have a brain tumor, they sometimes they just, the way they act is very it's different. But you know what? Sometimes you can't really you can't know until actually the doctor. You go see your doctor and the doctor checks you on everything. That's, I don't know, but it usually happens from car accidents or something really major, something really nasty in the past that people have gone through. That's how they get brain tumor, the brain damage. And it's scary, but in this world it happens a lot. And yeah, you get it from somewhere else, known as metastasis. I'm just trying to memorize all these words from the test and everything. Metastasis. Tumors. A type of brain tumors may produce symptoms that vary depend on the past, on the part of the brain involved. So that usually means, don't know what that means. That means usually, well, not this, but usually with the brain tumor, if something really bad, severe happens, there's two different things. Accidents can cause it, or some really bad memory image, something really nasty, somebody, let's say the police are involved or something like that, and you get somebody does something to you and you'll just never forget it. It still stays right here in the back of your head, and it plays over and over. For some people, about 40% of people, they have you people might know it, but when you I did my research, about 40%, there's it's not that they're not crazy, they just it won't leave their head, and they repeat constant stuff. It's when there's somebody there, they're repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again. But it's not, but let's say, when I say repeat, I mean it's not I'm going to draw this picture or something. I mean throughout years and years, it just, let's say they don't like guys, or somebody doesn't like women, and they just think the worst, stuff like that, and the brain is so, it just, something is twisted that they think